All right, boys, let's talk about what's going on so far in our coaching business. So for those of you who are new to this series, basically we're documenting everything that we're doing to scale to 100K per month with info, right? So we want to help people scale and start their own marketing agencies or coaching business themselves. And we're pricing at about $99 a month or $3,000 plus for the high ticket clients. And we have two different deliverables. So basically this is exactly what we're doing. And right now I'm going to show you what's working for us very well, which is actually completely cold Facebook ads, right? So you see we're getting clients here from, of course, YouTube. We're of course getting clients from Instagram, but cold Facebook ads have actually been doing very well. We've been able to book about 5 or 6 calls in 2 days just for running a simple Facebook ad with a video. So I'm going to show you the exact ad that we're running right now and explain to you why we did it, how it's working, and the stats so far. So if you guys can't hear the words, don't worry. You're going to see the subtitles here. It's something very simple. Of course, we start out with Pedro asking if he wants to start a marketing business or a coaching business, but they don't know. Then they show us our offer, everything that we have here. We're talking about the results we had. One of our clients, Juan, was able to scale to 7K a month in 2 months. JT was able to get 2 new clients in just 30 days. Aiken got $4,000 in sales in just 3 weeks. And basically what we did is we talk about exactly what we offer. You know, we give you the tools, the systems, the setup, and everything like that. You can see that this video is very, very simple when it comes to selfie style. It works very well. And basically when it comes to running here, it's very simple. So that's exactly what the ad looks like, something very simple. Now I want to show you guys what the stats look like. So if I scroll down here with these stats, surprisingly, the stats aren't the best, but it's still producing a very good number. So right now, we're getting a lead for about $14, right? So $14 a lead is very, very good because each of these leads have shown up and booked a call and they've been very, very active, right? So you want to make sure that your cost per lead is low enough to justify it. Now, to be honest, our numbers when it comes to the click-through rate are okay. We're getting about a 2.2% click-through rate, which is kind of like, it's okay. You want to get at least a 2%, so it's a little bit higher than average. And we're getting about a 1% click-through rate for the links as well. So that's about average. So this video, this ad is doing very averagely, which is okay, but what really matters and what the most important thing is the fact that we're getting a good number of leads, right? So we're getting a good number for cost per lead. We spent only about $56 so far. So right now we've booked calls and we've hopped on calls with each one of these guys and they've been very, very active and we closed almost all of them, right? So this is just proof of concept now. Now we kind of know where we need to be and we can kind of scale it, because at the end of the day, when you guys do content, when you guys do Instagram, it's all great, but really, you're really gonna want to have some sort of paid acquisition so you can scale effectively. So now that we have these numbers here, let me show you guys exactly what our funnel looks like. So I'll go back here. So basically we do a simple cold Facebook ad to book a call with us, and it's just a lead form, and then they book a call with us. So let me show you exactly what it looks like. So this is the exact lead form. So we only add 1 question so far because we want to, in the beginning, add more volume. So here it says, where are you currently in your agency journey? Complete beginner, started but no clients yet, 1 to 3 clients, 4 clients, whatever. So you can see here, we always do a higher intent lead form to make sure that we capture people's numbers and their email and their numbers are verified. Then of course we don't add an intro. We go to the questions, which is the 1 question here, fill out the information here. Privacy policy, we go to our page, we have a privacy policy, review screen, and ending. So we want to make sure at the end of it, we say, wait, this is great, but don't stop. You have 1 more step. Just book a call with us and you can actually talk to us and we can figure out the situation. Now, this is exactly it, and that's literally it. We just run it there and people book on themselves. And if some people don't book immediately, we of course contact them to book a call with us as well, right? So I can show you here. I go through here as well. I'm gonna go down here. Now don't mind this, we're switching our card on files, don't mind this. Basically, what we do is we have this, of course we do a full US, so we don't do any really targeting when it comes to Facebook, because as you guys know, the big problem with Facebook, or the change that Facebook made with Andromeda, is that they know more than you about your ideal client. And their main goal is to get as cheap clicks as possible. So if you just run an ad and just leave it blank, it'll pretty much do exactly what you want. So if we go here, we're running it to the US only, about $10 a day. You can see here we have different placements, things like that. So very simple. We always run an ABO campaign, an ad set budget optimization, rather than a campaign budget optimization. That's the best way to do it. And basically, that's exactly it, right? So running ads for your business is a lot more simple than you guys think. Now, of course, there are technical things you need to add in, like you need to add a go high level to make sure the systems are okay, to make sure they get text reminders, email reminders, and they understand what they're doing. And a big thing as well, as you guys always know, is speed to lead. So as soon as a lead comes in, every single second lead comes in, we call them immediately, we figure out what their situation is, and kind of help them move forward. But at the end of the day, guys, we've been actually seeing a good return. Now, I want to show you guys the numbers and show you exactly why we're doing it this way and see what the numbers could look like if things are going great. So right now we're getting a lead for about $14, right? So if you get a lead for about $14, oh, beautiful. Okay, let's do that. So $14 a lead, right? So what we want to understand is that we need to have a good ROAS, or return on ad spend. That's the main thing in all businesses, right? If you have a good return on ad spend, you can keep running ads and spend $1 to get $5, right? So this is exactly what we want to do. So $14. Now, what we want to do is we need to figure out a number that is your LTV to CAC, right? And what that means is your lifetime value of a client against your customer acquisition costs. And if your LTV is higher than your CAC, you're winning. If it's the other way around, you're losing. So if we spend $14 for a client, but they join our program for $99 a month, or even $3,000 a month, then we're getting a 5 to 10x ROAS. We're getting a great ROAS. That's about, what is that? Like a 6x ROAS around there? I'm terrible at math. But this is basically a 6x ROAS if we spend $14 and turn each lead into a client. Now, here's the thing. We're not taking into account LTV, though, because we got to understand that with LTV, that's lifetime value. And even if people join, they're probably going to stay for at least 3 to 4 months, even 6 months. So let's say, for example, they stay for an average of 3 months. So we're going to spend $14 to get someone to pay us in total $270, right? So that is over a 10x ROAS. That is an amazing ROAS, right? Now the numbers, of course, are lower because, of course, it's just lower numbers. But if we can consistently get someone to come and stay for at least 3 months with the process that we have, it works very well. So it's all about ROAS. So once you find something that clicks and works, put all of your money into it. Just put it all in black, right? Do as money as you can to make sure you can scale as fast as possible, because it's all about ROAS when running ads like this. So that's basically the numbers that we're looking at, and that's really it, honestly. We want to make sure that we keep spending money. So we're going to slowly scale. What our plan to do is we want to scale horizontally and not vertically. Let me explain what that is. So horizontal scaling is when you take an ad set and you just copy it and duplicate it, right? We want to do it that way because if let's say you mess with the ad set, you just raise the budget. The problem is when you raise the budget on an ad set, it's going to affect the actual ad and it can kill it. And we don't want to touch an ad set that's working. So if you see an ad set that's working, never raise the budget, never change it. Just click duplicate and add another one. So if you're running $10 a day, just duplicate it twice and you're doing $30 a day with the same ad, the same people, the same prospects. So that's exactly what we want to do. So that's basically it at that point. That's an update we have so far for you guys. We're going to go deeper into it as well. And if you guys want to figure out exactly how we scale our own agency past 20K a month and how we can help you do the same, just hop on a call with us. We'll show you exactly our processes so you can see exactly what we're doing. But I hope this gave you some sauce. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.